Yes.
The issue that I have is that I got here from push and anger, for sure.
Yes, yeah.
But I think in the last however many years, I genuinely believe that's not as much a part of me. Maybe there's elements of that are still there, but it's not the core drive anymore.
Sure, me too.
The difficulty that I have is I work the hours that I'm awake, pretty much.
Yeah.
And the difficulty that I have is finding enjoyment outside of work. And the contribution from that perspective, I've spoken to a number of billionaires, yourself included, where I'm like, the next game, right? And so the game that we're in right now, I know, obviously there's gonna be risks, there's gonna be lots of things that we're gonna do, but I feel like I have a direction of what I know what we're doing. And when I talk to some of the billionaires that are in more private equity, financial engineering, commodities trading, different than maybe what, obviously what you do and to a degree what I do.
I'm actually in that business too.
Yeah. They were like, you should do something that really helps people. And I was like, I feel like I do that. There's only 0.1% of the people who see any of the content, the courses, the books, the whatever that we put out, I monetize in any way. And to a degree, I also reject the idea that charity must be something that does harm to you in order for it to be virtuous, right? So that is probably a struggle that I have dealt with, which is that I have an apathy issue. I'll tell you a microcosm of this is when I got in the fitness industry, I got into it because fitness was the only thing I was really into. And so I was like, well, I'll do something I love because I was a management consultant. I was like, well, this sucks. I'm gonna do something I love. And then as soon as I got into the business of fitness, I realized that the vast majority of my day had nothing to do with fitness at all. And it was billing and membership sales and all this other stuff. Yeah. And when I started getting the testimonials coming in of these people who were going through our process, losing weight, getting off medications, whatever, maybe the first couple of months it felt like something. But then on the 100th and the 1000th, I was like, well, yeah, of course you stopped, you moved better and you stopped eating shit and it worked out, it's basically the magic was gone for me.
Yeah, I understand.
And so to the same degree, I would say it has occurred within what I do today, but I don't even feel in some ways that I am driven. I do this because I don't know what else to do. It's this is the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah.
And so I do what I've been rewarded for doing. The biggest thing selfishly that I was I am, looking forward to, is I'm trying to navigate that.
I understand. So it's almost, you got a set point on your fulfillment.